Hello everyone. This is 2025 January test, uh, region geometry. Okay, so we review all multiple choice questions today. Okay, we have triangles. Okay, so what happened to transformation of it? Okay, we're gonna find out scale and center of dilations. Okay, where is it? This is original. This is the image, right? So ABC is original here. Okay, A prime, B prime, C prime is the image. Okay, so what happened to you? Okay, take a look here. A is definitely a center of dilation, right? Because B prime make the line, C prime make the line. We have an intersection, definitely. Okay, point A, they are exactly corresponding same point. Okay, A prime. So what happens to dilation? This original one, this is 2, right? This is 2, this is 4. So 2 to 4 is 1 to 2, right? So dilation is 2, isn't it? Where is the center? Vertex A is the center, right? Option 4 is the answer. Here is number 2. Point Q. I'm going to point P. Point P is what? Negative 2 and 6. All the way down here. January, okay? Q is 3 and negative 4. So we're going to divide this one into the ratio of this 2 to 3, right? This is 2, 2, 3. That's the point A. I'm going to write x coordinate and y coordinate. If you use the formula, that is easy. I'm going to use the formula, right? What is the value of x? Formula is, what is it? 3 times x1. 3 times negative 2 and plus the next one. 2 times 3, right? 2 times 3 and divide their sum of the ratio, 2 plus 3. Okay, that is equals to negative 6 plus 6 over 5 equals 0, right? Second one is y coordinate. 3 times y coordinate, the other side. Okay, so 3 times 6 and plus 2 times the other side. Y coordinate is 4, negative 4 over 2 plus 3 is 5, right? So that is 18 minus 8 over 5 equals what? 10 minus 8. I'm sorry. 10 over 5 equals 2. Right? So this point is x and 2 is the answer. Okay? Use the formula. That is the easier way. Okay? The next one over here. A, B, C, D and R, S, T, U. So this is the corresponding point. B to S, C to T, something like that. So we have a transformation, right, from A, B, C, D to R, S, T, U. This is A. Corresponding point is R, right? Not S. You gotta be careful, right? Okay. So which transformation is true? So we gotta find out. Maybe you can, the easiest way, you can choose one of this point. I'm gonna choose by A, its corresponding side is R. A is coordinate 2 and 4. R is negative 2 and 0, right? That's the corresponding side. So we can try 2 and 4. Let's try. First one is over x-axis. Reflection is over x-axis. What is that? Reflection over x-axis. What is that? Y has a negative side. Negative, okay? So 2 and negative 4, isn't it? After that, 10 unit to the left, minus 8 translates minus 8 and 1 is up. So 2 minus 8 is negative 6. Negative 4 plus 1 is negative 3. That is not equals negative 2 and 0 over here, right? So that is wrong. Now we can try it second one. 2 and 4, restart 2 and 4. All units down is 4 minus 4, right? X doesn't change, Y is 0. Second one is reflection over y-axis. Reflection over y-axis, x can be negative, right? So negative 2 and 0, right? That is the corresponding point, okay? Negative 2, 0, that's true, right? Yeah. Option 2 is the answer. Number 3. ABC is right triangle. C is the right angle. So you can use right A, B, C. AC is 7.7, angle B is 24 degree. What is the length of AB? Use right sine 24 is the opposite of hypotenuse. So sine 24, 7.7 over AB. What is the value of AB? AB equals 7.7 over sine 24, right? So I'm going to use decimals, okay? You can choose 7.7 over sine 24. Okay, it's going to be radian degree, okay? Yeah, that's fine. 18.9, okay? Option A is the answer. This side is 18.9. Okay, PQR, LMN. We're gonna find, okay, some things to prove right they are congruent. Maybe you can use congruent. PQR, congruent. LMN, okay, congruent. So PQ, LM, they are congruent. Which additional sufficient, right, to prove these two triangles are congruent? First one, QRMN. Oh, QRMN. These two sides is given. Oops. If you have two sides already, if right these two angles are equals side, the angle side is okay. Angle Q, angle M, we already got over here. Not angle N, right? Side angle is not working, okay? Number 6. We're gonna find right center and the radius. We need a standard form. X squared, this move to the left, negative 4x, and plus y squared, move to the left, plus 6y equals 12. So these two, perfect squared form, x minus 2 squared, right? Second one is y plus 3 squared. Well, but you can use y plus 4 over here to make this perfect square. You have the plus 4 and the plus 9. Okay, you have to add the same numbers, 4 and 9 in your right hand side. This is 25, right? This is the value of r squared. We have the center 2 and negative 3, okay? 2 and negative 3. But radius is r squared is 25, r is 5, okay? Option 1 is the answer. A square is a side of length 3 continues to rotate. Okay, I'm going to use this. This is squared. One side rotate over here, right? But looks like what? Cylinder, isn't it? A cube, right? It's a cylinder. We have two choices, 3 and 4. Which one has the correct volume of this cylinder? This is the radius is 3, right? So what is the area? This pi r squared. And times the height is still 3. So this is going to be 27 pi. Okay. Option C is the answer. Number 8. Can you represent it by the equation 4y equals, okay, over here. Which equation represent a line that is perpendicular to this line K, okay? Perpendicular is what? 4y equals, this is 7x and minus 3. When you divide by 3, 4, slope of this one is 7 over 4, right? What is the slope of perpendicular line? Negative reciprocal. Slope of this one is negative reciprocal. So negative 4 over 7. But they're going to pass through a point. Negative 5 and 2. We can use, right, point and slope form. Y minus 2. Slope is negative 4 over 7. X minus 1, right? So plus 5, okay? Oh, we have option 4 is the answer, okay? Number 9, we have scaling triangle. Scaling means all sides different, okay? So median, drawn from LM. So this is M over here, right? Median is what these two sides are equals. This line is the median, okay? All right, which statement is always true? Yeah, definitely Km equals Mj, or Km equals, this is Km equals half of this one, Kj, right? Option 2 is the answer. Number 10, we have two chords, right? Intersection inside. Measure of arc YK 120. This side is 120 degree. The other side, the YA, from this side, 105 degree. What is the measure of angle ASN? Where is ASN? ASN, this angle, intersection angles. So, to use the formula, we need to find a measure of arc this side. This is the diameter. Central angle is 180. We already got 105. This side is 75, right? So intersection angle, this one equals, what is that formula? You guys remember, right? Sum of these angles n divided by 2, actually. Average, okay? 97.5 degree, okay? Option 3 is the answer. And the next one over here. We have a triangle. Its coordinates are given. What the area of this one? You can use several, right? Okay. You can use shoelace. I'm going to use shoelace. Negative 3 and 4. Second one is negative 5 and negative 1 and 3 and negative 2. You got to go back, right? A, B, C. The next is A again. Finally, go back. Negative 3, 4, right? So I'm going to do this one. This way, this way, this way. Negative 3 times negative 1 is positive 3. Negative 5 times negative 2 is positive 10. 3 times 4 is positive 12. Sum of this one is 25. Okay. And the other side, I'm going to different color. The other side, this way, this way, this way. Right? 4 times negative 5 is negative 20. Negative 1 times 3 is what? Negative 3. Negative 2 times negative 3 is positive 6. How about this one? 17, right? So what is the, let me see, I'm sorry, negative 17. Negative 17, right? 25. So what is the, over here? This one minus this one, right? So 25 minus 17 over 2. How much is this? 42 over 2 equals 21, okay? That's the answer. Or you can use a box plot. You can use a box plot to make a box. They are perpendicular, right? This side is how much? 3, another 5, 8. This one is 6. The area of this the large box is what? 6 times 8 is 48. So you can take off inside, right? This is a 6, this is 6. 6 times 6 and divided by 2 is 18. This side is what? 8 times 1 divided by 2 is 4, right? And this side, 2 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 2 times 5 divided by 2 is 5, okay? Plus 5. So 48 minus this is 9, 27, okay? When you take up this 27, you will get the 21, same number, okay? You can use either of these case. All right, over here, these mid-segment is these two sides are equal. I'm going to do this way. And the BD equal DE, so this also equal, right? Triangle DBE is isosceles. Which statement is always true? ABC, you can check out. ABC is isosceles. Yes, it is isosceles, right? Yes. This is the mid-segment is what? This side is equals. What about this side? It is a parallel? How to think? Yes, they said they're parallel, right? BD and oh no, this is not parallel, right? Okay. If this is parallel, this side is what, twice. But they didn't say they are parallel, right? Okay. Anyway, this is the side. The next one, this is not scaling. Yes? So we don't know this side, right? If this is parallel, maybe I'm going to do, in case, I'm going to use some number. This is 2, 2, 2. Okay? Segment is what? This also what? 1 to 1. In the middle, right? This is 1 to 1. Yes, this is similar, right? So this is 2, 2, this is 4. That's true. Because what? 2 over 2 over 2 over 2, okay? So side, similar, right? Okay. So this side is 4, this side is 4. Yeah. The triangle ABC is also isosceles, okay? You understand? Mid-segment is what? When you have this one. 1 to 2, 1 to 2. Same angle, right? Side angle, side similar, right? Okay. Number 13. PQR is 1, PQR is 116. That is 116. LKN. Oh, we're going to find the LKN, this angle. And also over here, OR, ON, OR, ON, these two sides are congruent, isosceles, right? So each side, some of these two angles is 160, right? Exterior angles here. When you divide it by 2, this is 58 degree. This also 58 degree. What is the measure of this one? 122 degree, right? 180 minus 58, okay? 122. This angle, this side angle there, alternate interior angle, still 122 degree, okay? They are congruent. Number 14, to similarity. Square is always similar, right? This is the ABCD. This is W, X, Y, Z. AB is what? X plus 3. W is corresponding side 3x plus 5. What is the premier? The ratio is what? 2 to 5, right? So x plus 3 over 3x plus 5 equals 2 to 5, 2 to 5. Cross multiply 6x plus 10 equals 5x and plus 15. So x equals 5, right? So we're going to find the perimeter of square ABCD this side. This is 8. Okay. So each side is there is 4 sides there. 8 times 4 is 32 is the answer, okay? Number 15 over here. Intersection at B. Okay. So which transformation would map triangle ABC DCA? Okay. Okay. First, we can check it out. Reflection over AC. Okay, I'm gonna make AC. Reflection is what? Perpendicular, right? Where do you reflect this point? Here, right? D prime. Or this point here, right? Totally different. So this is wrong. Reflection over AB is wrong too, right? Clockwise 90 degree. Okay, because what? A, B, C, D. This point, accurate opposite side, right? 180 degrees. This point going down over here, okay? That is 180 degree about point E, isn't it? Okay, all right. When you make a 180 degree, this point going over here, this point going over here, okay? Rotation 180 degrees is the answer, okay? So we have a square parameter, volume. This is the basis, B times height, okay? All right, the height is what, 21. B times 21, that equals to 175. That's true? No, we need to divide by 3, okay? Because that is a cone, kind of like cone, right? So this is 7. So when you divide by 7, that is what, 25, isn't it? 175 divided by 7 equals 25. So this side is 5. Each side has 5. What is perimeter of the base? 5, 5, 5. Okay, 5 times 4 is 20 is the answer. Here we go, number 17. We have a glass fish tank is designed to be placed on a stand in a corner of a room with perpendicular. This is perpendicular, okay? That's a 90 degree. Okay, 90 degree. Inner length is a fish tank along the wall is 22 inches, and the height is 27 inches. We're gonna find the volume of this one. Okay, we're gonna find volume. After that, we're gonna find the amount of water. Okay, what's the volume? Volume is a pi times 22 inches squared, and times 27. Okay, pi r squared, that's cylinder. But this is 90 degree, right? Out of 360, we have a 90. We need to divide by 4, isn't it? Yeah, this is what? Inches squared. But we're going to find the number of a gallon, right? Okay. So we know that 1 gallon, 231 cubic inches. Okay. So from here, we're going to replace using the converting ratio, right? This is inch, right? 231 inch cube, that is equals to 1 gallon, okay? This number is converting ratio. Use this method, okay? Converting ratio. So inch cube is out. So we got this one. Now this is not value, right? Amount of water, gallon, right? Equals to pi times 22, square, and times 27, 1 gallon over 4, you got the 4 here, still we have a 231, right? Yeah, that's the answer, okay? Okay, now let's find out using decimals, this method. 5 times 22 square and times 27. The next one is a 1 gallon, doesn't matter. You can divide this one 4 times 231, right? So 44.43. You got this one? 44 point. Okay, we got the 44 there, right? Okay. 44 gallons. Okay, that's the answer. Number 18. The equation y equals 2x plus 8. Okay, this is 8 minus 2x, something like this. Okay, y equals minus 2x plus 8. Dilated by a square factor of 1/2, reduced, right? 1/2 to the origin. This is the dilation center of here. You can reduce this distance is 8, reduced to the half is 4, isn't it? So I'm going to use this is 4, right? This is maybe 2, maybe reduce of it. Anyway, the line of this one is still parallel, right? Dilation maintain the parallelity, okay? Parallel. Slope is negative 2. Also, this is slope is negative 2. That's right. But where is the y-intercept? 4 is the y-intercept, okay? Or you can use the x-intercept. It doesn't matter. But to make right y equals mx plus b, we need y-intercept is better, okay? So number 19. You guys learned this already, right? Okay. The mean value proportion or proportion right triangle, okay? So mean proportion. There's a formula here. This is, okay, I'm going to use x. This is y. This is z. This is a. This is b. Formula is x squared always y. A times a plus b. Or x is what? Square root a plus b. That's why we said what mean proportion, okay? I like this one. Y squared is without using a radical symbol, okay? Y squared is we measure from here, a times b. G squared equals what? We have to measure from here. TB times, TB is b, b times a plus b. Okay? First we can check out ST. ST is what? G squared, right? Okay, or you can do it. ST squared. ST is what? RT equal BT. This is RT, BT. That's true, right? Yeah. TB times TR. Same thing, right? RT, BT, and RT, okay? Option 1 is this. Remember this formula, right? Another one more over here. The area of this one is what? Perpendicular x times z over 2. We got an area using this one, this number, right? AB. A plus b, this is the base times height is y over 2, right? So you have to memorize all this formula, okay? Here is 21. Central angle, here, the radius, right? The length is 12 pi. Diameter 36, radius is 18. Right, the measure of this one, okay? Diameter times r theta is what? Length of arc, right? So 18 times theta is what? 12 pi. You can divide it by 18. So theta equals 2 pi over 3, right? Central angle, which is 120 degree, okay? Option 3 is the answer. A regular nonagon has a center P. Nonagon is by 8 side, okay? And also by 8 angles there, okay? So what degree rotation? So this is 8. You can divide it by 8. I'm sorry, 9, right? I'm sorry, not octagon. This is 40 degree. This is smallest rotation angles. Okay. So if we make a double over here, always what? The nonagon after a transformation, they reach down to same point. Okay. So which one has a multiple of 40? 200 is the answer, okay? Here is number 22. Two sides of a triangle. 2 and 7. This is third side. Right triangle inequality. This side equals how much? Less than always sum of these triangles. And find the difference of these triangles. So the difference is 7 minus 2. So the value of x should be less than 9 but greater than 5, okay? Option 2 is the answer. The car tire diameter is 21 approximately. How many rotations will the tire make in 1 mile? We're going to travel by 1 mile. Just we have two different units here, right? And also we have to use converting ratio, okay? What is the length of this circumference? Pi times diameter, right? So times pi. That is what? Circumference. To travel this one, how much? 1 mile. This is 1 mile. This one is what? 2.25 times pi and the pit. You know that 1 mile is how many pit? 52, 80 pit. That is equals to 1 mile, isn't it? So I'm going to set up the right converting ratio, right? 1 mile away. So this is 122.52 feet. Okay, so my cancel out, P cancel out. That is the number of rotations. Okay, which is equals to what? 5280 over 2.25 of pi, right? Now let's use calculator. 5280 over 2.25 times pi. Okay, we use pi. 746, 747 maybe. Okay, option 2 is the answer, right? Okay. And the next one, the quadrilateral town. Quadrilateral town. Actually, we don't know. Okay, any quadrilateral town. T, O, W, and O, W, T, N. Yeah, opposite side congruent, right? These two. O2, W, N. Or these two sides is equal to. Two opposite sides congruent. That is parallelogram, right? This we already got parallelogram. You can continue to show what this is the rhombus. How can you rhombus? What is definition? This is rhombus is a parallelogram. Definition of rhombus is all four sides is equal. But we don't know, right? Here. But another way, these two diagonals are perpendicular. That means all sides is equal to, right? Okay. If these two diagonals are perpendicular, that is rhombus. Then all sides is congruent, right? So ON, this is ON, TW must be perpendicular, right? Option 1 is this, okay? And that's all via multiple choice of the number 24, okay? So we continue, let me see, part 2 next time, okay? Thank you so much for watching.